Okay, I'm going to tell you something that's going to make you feel personally attacked. Last month, I spent $214 on subscription services. 214. And when I sat down and actually looked at which ones I was actively using, four of them. Four out of 11. That is a lifestyle leak. And today, we are finding yours. So here's how I discovered my lifestyle leaks. 3 weeks ago, I did something I had been avoiding for almost a year. I sat down with my bank statements, all of them, 3 months worth, and I made myself go through every single line, not to feel bad about it, just to actually see it. Because here's the thing about lifestyle leaks, they're not dramatic. You didn't blow $2,000 on a shopping spree. You spent $14.99 here, $9.99 there, $6.99 on something you signed up for back in 2023 and completely forgot about. It adds up quietly. That's what makes it a leak, not a flood. The average person has between 7 and 9 active subscriptions at any time. But studies show we underestimate our monthly subscription spend by up to 2.5 times. So if you think you're spending $50 a month on subscriptions, you're probably spending 125. And look, I'm not here to tell you to cancel everything you love and live like a monk. Some subscriptions are worth every cent. Your gym membership if you actually go. Your streaming service if it's your main entertainment. A budgeting app that saves you more than it costs. Those aren't leaks. Those are investments in your life. A leak is money leaving your account for something that's not adding value anymore. The gym you haven't visited since February. The premium plan you upgraded to and never used the premium features of. The meal kit subscription you pause every other month because life. Those are leaks. Here's what makes lifestyle leaks so dangerous. It's not the individual charge, it's the compounding silence. Each one feels too small to cancel. Together, they become the reason you can't figure out where your money went. And before you say, but Chloe, those are small amounts. Yes, they are, individually, but $96 a month is $1,163 a year. That's a flight. That's your emergency fund top up. That's 3 months of index fund contributions. The leaks are not the problem. The not knowing is the problem. Let me show you 3 people who did the lifestyle leak audit and what they found. First up, Maya, 24, marketing coordinator. She ran the audit and found 108 US dollars a month in leaks she didn't know she had. She redirected that money to her escape fund. She hit her 3 month target 4 months earlier than planned. Then there's James, 27, software developer. James thought he was pretty good with money. His audit found $240 in leaks, not because he was reckless, because he'd never looked. He canceled 6 things, kept 4, and used the savings to max out his Roth IRA contribution for the year. And Priya, 29, teacher, single income, tight budget, convinced she had nothing left to cut. Her audit found $78 a month. Not huge, but she used it to start investing for the first time. 18 months later, she has $1,300 in her first index fund, $78 a month. That's it. Okay, now I'm going to walk you through the exact lifestyle leak audit I do every quarter. 3 steps, 40 minutes. You can do this on a Sunday afternoon with a good playlist and a cup of tea. Step 1 is the hardest, and it's just this. Pull up every single recurring charge on your bank and credit card statements for the last 90 days. Not 1 month, 90 days. Because some things bill quarterly, and you need to catch those too. Once you have every recurring charge in front of you, sort them into 3 columns. Column A, I use this. It adds genuine value, I'm keeping it. Column B, I use this sometimes, but I could probably go without it. Review pile. Column C, what even is this? Cancel immediately. Most people find at least 2 or 3 items in column C on the first pass. Step 3 is the most important and the most skipped. Once you've canceled your column C items and reviewed your column B ones, take that freed up amount and immediately redirect it somewhere intentional. Do it the same day. Don't let it just sit in your checking account where it will silently absorb into takeaway and impulse buys. Automate the transfer. Escape fund, index fund, debt payment. Wherever it needs to go, send it there before you can spend it. So here's this week's challenge. I'm calling it the 90-minute leak audit. Tonight, not next week, not when I have time. Tonight, after this video, you're going to sit down with your last 3 months of bank statements and run the 3-column sort. The goal isn't to cut everything. The goal is to see everything. Time yourself. Most people finish in under 90 minutes. And most people find at least $50 a month they didn't know they were losing. Comment audit below and I'll send you the link to my exact spreadsheet template, the same one I use every quarter. Here's your 90-minute leak audit breakdown. Minutes 0 to 20, pull your last 90 days of statements. List every recurring charge. Minutes 20 to 50, run the 3-column sort. Keep, review, cut. Minutes 50 to 70, make your cancellations. Do it now, not later. Minutes 70 to 90, calculate your freed amount and set up the redirect. Automate it. Before you do your audit, I need to warn you about the 4 mistakes people make that tank the whole exercise. Mistake 1, only looking at 1 month of statements, you will miss quarterly charges. Always do 90 days minimum. Mistake 2, canceling everything in column B without sleeping on it. Some of those are actually useful. The point of column B is to review, not automatically cut. Give yourself 48 hours on those. Mistake 3, redirecting the savings mentally but not actually moving the money. Intention is not action. Automate it or it won't happen. Mistake 4, doing the audit once and never again. Lifestyle leaks regenerate. New subscriptions creep in. That free trial you forgot to cancel. The annual renewal you didn't notice. Set a quarterly reminder. The audit takes 40 minutes once you've done it the first time. Okay, I want to address the thing I know some of you are thinking. Chloe, $96 a month isn't going to change my life. I need a bigger income not to cancel Netflix. And you're not wrong. Income growth is real and important, and we are absolutely talking about that in a future episode. But here's the thing. The audit isn't just about the money. It's about the habit of knowing, of being the person who sees where every dollar goes instead of the person who wonders where it went. That habit, that's the foundation everything else is built on. Think of the lifestyle leak audit as financial hygiene. You don't brush your teeth because one brushing changes your life. You brush because consistently knowing and tending to the small things prevents the big, expensive problems later. The audit is your monthly financial dental check, and nobody who skips the dentist forever comes out ahead. The honest part of this episode is that the first time I did my own audit, I felt embarrassed. Not because I had leaks, everyone has leaks, but because I realized I had been avoiding looking at my bank statements for months because I was scared of what I'd find, and that avoidance cost me money. Not because something terrible was there, but because I wasn't seeing the quiet stuff, the slow drip, the $6.99 here, the $12.99 there. Looking at your finances is not punishing yourself. It's the most compassionate thing you can do for future you. So that's your job this week, not to be perfect, not to cancel everything fun, just to look, run the audit, find the leaks, redirect the money somewhere it matters, comment audit, and I'll send you the link to grab my spreadsheet template. It makes the whole process so much faster. And if you find something wild in your statements, tell me in the comments. The person with the most unexpected lifestyle leak wins the respect of everyone in this community. Oh, in my loud budgeting moment this week, my friends wanted to do a spa day, $180 for the full package. Beautiful. Absolutely not. I said, I'm doing my quarterly financial audit this weekend. So technically, I'm investing in my future. They laughed. I found $62 in leaks that afternoon. Who won? I'm Chloe. Next week, we're talking about the one financial move in your 20s that future you will thank you for more than anything else. Keep figuring it out. See you next week.